these are not our crimes, and it basically just documents a bunch of crimes by men that are being categorised as women's crimes now.
Yeah.
So that's going to put the statistics alone.
I'm just putting the other link up. Sorry, I'll just be 1 sec. Keep talking, and I'll put the link up for you.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't remember who said this, but someone said if you can't see sex, you can't see sexism. Women's ability to even talk about male violence is kind of one of the big things that's going to be eroded by all.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like the language of I think it's just that so many people believe trans women are women because it's been said so often.
Yeah.
They kind of like anything that's against that is bad. When it's just a lie. Everyone believes a lie. In my opinion.
There we go. I've just sent a link. Sorry. We dropped out. So let me just tweet it out. New link. I don't know. People were enjoying it. I'll edit it together anyway. That's fine. Yeah. I don't know. That's the thing that's been crazy about this whole thing is just, I think I've lived my entire life as a woman, as a feminist, and I had this I thought we'd won more than we had as women. That's the thing that's absolutely astonished me is the astonishing misogyny attached to some of this stuff. Right?
Yeah.
And J.K. Rowling is a badass as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, definitely.
She's
been a bit quiet on Twitter for a few days now, and I'm like, please let us know you're okay.
Oh, she's fine. I think if anyone is going to be fine, it would be somebody with her mad money. I think she'd be all right. But I imagine it must be hard because I feel I hope that she finds a way to make her fans who are distressed feel better somehow. Because it's kind of like a weird cult that they're genuinely distressed and hurt. And for me, I would feel, if I was in her position, I would feel like I've upset or let down a bunch of kids that I can't help, or you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be her.
I think what this is that I think it will, I know it's bad now, but I think this will age better.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I think people will look at this and seeing Joanne standing up for the integrity that she wrote about in all of the books. You know, sometimes you do have to make a stand while everyone else thinks you're evil.
Yeah.
Or a terrorist.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, at the end of the day, the gender critical subreddit, everyone anyone who wanders over, they get the peak, they get something weird happens, they go, oh, what's going on? And they stay.
Yeah.
Right? Because the arguments are not what they say they are, right? So that's all we can hope for is just that trickle. And one thing that I'd like feminists to do is be a bit more welcoming and a bit less gloaty for those that have probably behaved poorly in the past, because I think it can be hard to admit that you're wrong. It can be painful to admit that you were wrong, you know.
Yeah, I think especially because the platform JK has, it's like this has just brought this issue to people who haven't seen what's been going on for the last 5 years. So, I mean, I'm just saying 5 years because that's what it is for me. I know people who've been aware since the 70s. So,
well, I know when I first got into this, like I've always been a feminist online, and I still remember what happened. I hung out on Jezebel, and Jezebel went a bit mental and batshit at one point. And there was just one of the gender criticals just appeared in the comments and had a stoush with a sort of one of the woke, the LARPA trans, right? Not the one of those, and just went fuck, and just told him to fuck off, and linked to a Feminist Current article. And then I saw a compelling argument, and I went, oh, and then I was like, what's a TERF? And I went down that. But then it becomes a 3-year journey of discovery. I didn't speak out for 2 years because I wanted to be correct. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just buying propaganda, or wasn't just, you know what I mean? Like, I think J.K. Rowling did the same thing, right? Which was that she spent some time, she took the time to learn, she understood, she didn't speak without thinking. And it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. It must be doubly frustrating for you. Because you just want to get on with your life, right?
But I am getting on with my life. Fine.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's not you. I mean, you don't, as a trans person, you don't have to believe any of this stuff.
No.
Live a happy life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my first mortgage. I have a partner. I've got a job. Well, I had a job until I was furloughed, but hopefully I've got a job to go back to.
Yeah.
So, if not, I'll, look somewhere else. And, you just want to be a good citizen, really.
Yeah. Well, when I meant you just want to live your life, I meant you'd like to be able to just participate in conversations that I imagine this dominates a good part of your online life.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's a good fight. It's a worthy cause.
I could leave at any point, but I am kind of I do give a shit about this situation.
Yeah,
I want it to be better.
Yeah, I hope that we can make some progress.
Yeah.
But so, is there anything that you would do differently? I'm guessing the answer is no. But is there anything that you would do or say differently if you had sort of the last 3 years back?
Sort of. There's been. I don't know really, because if I hadn't approached it the way I had, it's easy to do it in hindsight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because there's been times when I just think, no, I shouldn't have said that. There's been times when I don't know how to say this. There's been times when I've really agreed with the trans side, and kind of lost contact with a few women whose voices I respect a lot more now. And there was a lot of people at the start where it's kind of at first I got mad,
yeah,
and then when I reflected on it, I felt bad about it. So
yeah, it does.
I wish that happened.
I think it's the loss of friendships and connections that you over this that I think a lot of people suffer from. That yeah, but you never know.
It's mainly people on this side but this was way back when I was first joining this conversation, where it's kind of I couldn't see how right they were in this situation. So I totally agree with them now, but I think they don't know I exist. They were just block.
Yeah. I think quite a few people have had to eat some pie and eat some shit throughout these things as we're learning and we misbehave. I go through this period where I hate everything that all of the woke people have to say all of the time, because and then I remember, and then I sort of, that pendulum swings right back and I go, no, remember who you are, remember who it's those people that go full on, like Ariel's doing, is going sort of full on right, and it's no, you'll be back.
Right now, because like I was saying, Joanne's just brought this to such a big audience that don't know anything, and we've all lost our patience. So we're suddenly kind of having to totally.
Is it over now? Can we come out yet?
Not crazy.
Oh no! It's crazy. But what's it? So okay, seeing as I do this with everyone. Okay, everyone in all of the 3 episodes that I've done so far, which is the controversial view that you hold.
Oh gosh, you asked me about this and I forgot.
Yeah, was it? Holly yesterday said she doesn't like pizza, so she's cancelled. I like Grease 2 better than Grease, so I'm cancelled.
You liking cold coffee?
Cold coffee? What, as in iced coffee, or as in coffee that's gone cold?
Well, I just like putting about that much hot water and then fill it up with cold.
No,
so it's kind of coffee, and then
that's a very hipster thing to do.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what
I'm going to put you on the spot.
I don't know.
That's okay. That's all right.
Controversial.
Cats versus dogs. That's a good one.
Oh no, I like them both.
Okay. So yes. Oh well. So, is there anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up? It's evening for me, so I run out of steam. But thank you so much for your time.
It's been finally nice to talk face to face.
I know, it's great. Keep fighting the good fight. We're nearly there.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much, Fionne. Bye.